Here we are moving into Champ Select. First ban will be going over to Rumble Senpai, but wait, there's more. They will not be banning anybody. And I believe the first ban for the side of the Goo Factory is going to probably be Rumble, targeted at none other than Rumble Senpai himself.
I mean, you kind of feel bad if you're letting that through, right?
Well, I mean, the guy has it in his name.
Right?
You just can't. You can't let it. It's against the rules. If there's a champ in someone's name and you let it through, you lose.
But what if your name is something like Fizz on my Jace?
Well, then you gotta ban Fizz and Jace and probably ban that guy's name. There are children watching the stream. Actually, Malzahar going to be taken away from Bygone, one of his more comfortable picks between Vel'Koz and Anivia. Countered by the Camille pick. More towards Orc Choppin, one of his favorite junglers is Camille.
Is it Orc Choppin or is it Orc Choppin or Orc Hoppin?
I don't know.
Well, there's the Rumble ban.
I failed English, I swear. Even in the advanced class that I got a high grade in. Katarina gonna go away from Ooey Gooey.
Yeah, I mean, Katarina is his main.
Yeah,
37 games played, 51% win rate. Not bad.
Not a lot of other mid laners he's as comfortable on, but we will see. Probably the Anivia gonna go.
Let's see what Goo Factory's else.
No, Tom Kench. He has been benched. Fogged.
I find that kind of weird.
Gonna pick up Nocturne for unleaded. Easily one.
That's okay. So that's actually a top lane ban, because Rumble Senpai has been spamming Tom Kench recently.
Oh, he got double banned.
Yeah, so he pulled 2 bans
well,
there.
That's illegal. He doesn't have Tom Kench in his name. You can't inhibit the ribbit.
But on the side of it's a wrap, you see them pick up Nocturne. That's what Unleaded has been spamming in the jungle.
Monster win rate on Nocturne, over 60%. Probably looking to 1v9 this game since his top laner's being taken out so early.
And then the Jax, that is probably a Jax jungle for. I'm just gonna say Orc Hoppin because I like the image of hopping over orcs.
I think you're right. Orc Choppin just there's not another seat. Nami going to be picked up. Not very good into Rakan's engage, but will definitely have a stronger lane for those first 3 levels.
It's all dependent on if Rakan can actually make his grand entrance into quickness combo. If you land that, then Nami's very much. Yeah.
Actually going to let the Anivia through Bygone's best champ. He says it himself, and I've watched it, and I might agree with you. And Xayah Rakan.
Xayah Rakan. And when you consider the fact that Xylandis, that is one of his best AD carries, has I think a 4.07 KDA on Xayah. And as for Slash Andy, Slash has been playing Rakan recently as well, so they're definitely comfortable, or possibly comfortable taking that. By the way, yeah, another top lane ban. They're really trying to choke Rumble Senpai out here, especially because they haven't picked a top laner yet. So it'll be interesting to see what he resorts to now that I think Jax is something that he plays a little bit, even though I think Jax might be a jungle pick for Goo Factory here.
Jin going away
the
from
final bench.
Might pick Jinx or Twitch here, not quite sure. But either way, they're going to have a hard time in lane against the duo.
Rengar is the final ban. So the Olaf and the Rengar imply that It's a Wrap thinks that the Jax pick is the top lane pick. It could be a jungle pick for him, because Orchoppin does have quite a few Jax games played.
I think they might go Trundle. Oh, actually going to pick up Ziggs for the mid lane. Not the best matchup in New Anivia, but definitely sustainable.
I mean, that's just a wave clear versus wave clear lane right there.
Yeah, it's a ZZZ lane.
Yeah. Just gonna AFK push.
Right now he has Ignite on you. Varus,
so it will be a Varus Nami
it might
combo.
Just be lethality Varus, one of the only doable Varus builds, and Maokai to the top lane.
To round out that composition, I think Maokai versus Jax can be a decent matchup. But you know, if Jax can stick onto the Maokai, especially early on, can be problematic for the Maokai.
Yeah, you can actually just murder Maokai past 6.
Yeah, you see, that's what I meant. That's what I mentioned. I told you it's a Jungle Jax.
Going to go top, and that is actually a way better matchup for the Darius into the Maokai.
Well, I mean, he has a huge axe, and Maokai has a tree. How else?
He's made to cut him down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost as scary as Lumberjack Scion for him.
But like I said, that's probably a Jungle Jax.
Oof! Hey, you got me, mate.
I mean, I was actually like you. I was expecting the Trundle, but hey,
I don't like to not be surprised. My team surprised me every day. I don't play this game to not be surprised.
You already get your daily dose of hype from your own team. You don't need it all anywhere else.
From my solo queue teams. Alright, I wish we had commercials to break to, but we don't have commercials to break to.
Well, we already know how the Darius and Maokai matchup shapes up, so I guess we can talk about the rest of them here. Nocturne versus Jax.
Nocturne has better sustain and early clear. But Jax
someone joined in here.
Did a mate join? Oof.
Somebody just popped in here for a bit.
Okay, well.
But anyway.
I think Anivia might lose because she has Flash on F. As a matter of fact, most of that team does, so not looking good for them.
Oh, you don't like Flash on F?
Well, D stands for Deflash.
I thought it was Dlash.
I don't know. It's just how I am. Looking at the bot lane, unless Varus gets an early, unless they snowball the advantage early that they can have, if they get the poke off and don't get hard engaged, it's going to be a rough game for them.
Yeah, because Nami is someone who favors healing after an engage or a trade. Xayah Rakan can do a lot of damage, especially at that level 1. I think they probably have the highest damage level 1 out of any possible bot lane. And when you consider the fact that Rakan has Ignite here, and Nami takes the Exhaust, there's just kill pressure for Goo Factory in this bottom lane. I really like the bottom lane matchup for Goo Factory.
We will have to see how they play around it. Basically, the side of It's a Wrap is just looking to get to level 6 plus group, team fight, hold sideways with the Anivia, and hope that Jax can outsplit them. Even though it is Jungle Jax, he will probably look to split later on.
I mean, I think there's a question about what Jax is probably going to go as his jungle enchant. I see a lot of Jaxes go Cinderhulk.
Cinderhulk
is the thing to go.
Meta right now.
Yeah, I mean Cinderhulk, and then I think the overall meta for Jax is Titanic Hydra and Triforce.
Yep.
So into 3 tank items, those being boosts, and then just 2 more pure tank items. Makes Jax difficult to kill, gives him a lot of damage and a lot of 1v1 potential. And like you mentioned, that splitting potential. So as the game goes on, Jax becomes more and more difficult for anyone but Anivia to deal with because Anivia can clear the wave.
Yeah.
In a pure 1v1 versus Nocturne, assuming one of them invaded the other's jungle, it would all be on Nocturne to properly time Spell Shield to block that counter strike. Although Jax can cancel it early.
Jax can time it absolutely. Jax can time it at any time. And I mean, I don't think he will go Cinderhulk because he's Orcop and he's playing for the 1v9. He's gonna go Blood Razor. This man is a monster. I don't know who he is.
Okay, I was going to say to that. What I was going to say to that is that I would be surprised if he went Blood Razor because his team is not super tanky. Rakan can build tank items, yes, and Ziggs can be safe, Xayah can be safe, but at that point you have no real effective peel. Rakan is great at engaging. But and Ziggs can self-peel, he can get himself out. But outside of Xayah's ultimate, if somebody jumps on them, they have to use those escape tools already. They might just be taken out of the game. And as we can see in the loading screen here, the beautiful ruler signature.
They actually have a great color comp on the blue side here. Looking like a blue.
Oh yeah.
Bluish
report Maokai.
Decided he didn't care though. Yeah, they're
I
gonna
mean,
have that dual bot lane SSG. You know.
I don't think that Maokai has a blue skin. I mean, maybe Meowkai, one of the chromas. Anyway, Maokai reported no blue skin.
I like Ruler, but I have the core JJ one.
I have the core JJ one as well.
And I have the Ezreal one. And I
have the Jarvan one, and I have core JJs. They both have pretty good signatures.
Like little aside here, so I can feel good about myself real quick. I did predict SSG to win finals, but I didn't predict that SKT would be in finals. I thought they'd lose to RNG.
Oh, really? Did you predict that SSG would win in 3-0 though?
No, that was 2-1. RNG would lose. Or 3-1, my bad.
Okay.
They just skipped the last game because they felt bad.
Okay, so let's see. I actually find it kind of surprising that the Rakan takes Summon Area here. I usually take Summon Area on Rakan when I'm up against a matchup where I can abuse the area a little bit more. It's great for your shield, but it's not up. I got a spectator.
Oh, same. I got a spectator data error.
Don't you just love those?
Oh, does that mean we can't watch?
Is one of them on your friends list?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I can hit spectate game, but what about you, mate?
Did you add me as a friend?
I did.
Okay, yeah. So I can piggyback off of you.
Excellent.
Apparently your mic is very low and you can barely be heard.
Oh, well that's good because I'm a loud, obnoxious piece of garbage. Hold on.
Thank you, Stone.
That's why we keep Stone around because he actually cares about making me feel bad.
Not making you feel bad. He's looking out for you, man.
No, he's not. I know what he's really trying to do. I hope he's collecting information for our game. That's his goal right now. And I'm just having so much trouble getting to the taskbar. There we go.
Okay, well, hopefully second time's the charm.
Riot's just killing me today.
Busting your chops.
That should be better right there, actually.
Okay, yeah, you sound much louder now.
Hopefully I'm not too loud.
No, it's good.
And we're finally in the game, 27
30 seconds in.
Oh, come on. Why are you one-upping me? Alright, like 30 seconds. Let me go live.
Yeah, wait, 9 seconds to get to live also. So, standard-ish 5 point?
This is 5 point for both teams, except Varus is in the wrong spot. What are you doing, buddy? Get back up there.
Just walking around.
Enjoying the view. Nami is pretty cute, but she is also a fish, Varus. But I don't judge.
You saying that ship can't sail?
No, not Varus Nami. Maybe like Fizz Nami.
Okay, I was gonna say, can Fizz Nami sail?
Absolutely. Some people are saying Fizz is a female though. Like we don't know. We got the duck! Oh my god. Time out. There's a duck, everyone. Can I get a pop
there is the duck.
For the duck? Look at him just sitting there, ready to watch murderous bloodshed. And here we go. Both junglers starting the bot side. Standard start. Zayd's gonna let this Anivia probably shove into him early. Nami,
I'm kind of interested to see how this top lane matchup will go. Maokai has to play incredibly safe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Darius actually did take Ghost, which means he has a lot of all-in potential pulled out early by the Maokai's tankiness and wave clear.
Did you say Darius took Ghost?
No, he didn't take Ghost.
Oh, okay, didn't take Ghost. There we go.
Yeah, I know. I'm stupid. But actually, Darius going to get a great trade here. I'm probably just going to keep that up with the Conqueror. Maokai can't fight back because he started E.
I mean, Maokai starts E just for his scouting potential, but like you said, he's just gonna get abused here.
Yeah, no Q to push him off.
Darius has his Decimate. Maokai's Sapling Toss is not gonna do anything.
Darius is gonna shove in early, but Nocturne is pathing top. Maybe something could happen there, but if he doesn't back off toward it.
I mean, Maokai would have to take Twisted Advance level 2. There's just not much damage if you do look for a gank here. Maybe you force Darius' flash. But unless there's a return gank, I don't think that becomes a kill necessarily.
Wave is a little big here. It's going to be sketchy, but Nocturne is starting to move up. This looks like it could be something. Darius using his E, blocking the lethal tempo. Red buff into the fear. Not even going to get the flash off. Maokai's going to pick up first blood for his team.
I mean, I think it's just a bad idea to flash there, especially after the Unspeakable Horror, the Nocturne E procs.
Yeah, it has the
because like flash, like with a flash, you're slowed anyway.
Oh, he's actually going to TP back into this. Might not be his best decision, but we will see. Jax invading the Nocturne. Going to get spotted out. Anivia coming through.
Misses the stun though. Uses the wall.
Cut the wall. Unspeakable Horror coming through. He's fleeing. Jumping to Ziggs to get the safety. We also have a fight in the bot lane. Ignite dropped on Nami. Double bubble onto the Xayah and Rakan. Going to get away safely.
Rumble Senpai, I don't think you want this fight. You're out of mana.
Action. Rumble Senpai pulled back, blocking Doxy and Might, flashing over the wall. Darius follows through, cancels the W. Probably not going to be able to pick this kill up.
Oh, apparently the names of the teams are not showing on the HUD.
I was having issues with the size of the HUD and the text size.
So
I also canceled. I'm messing up a lot today.
It's okay, man. We're all here for you.
I need the scoreboard too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take on the casting for you while you try to.
No, it's all good. I can't get the names
Not me.
onto the overlay. Unfortunately. Bot lane has a CS advantage now.
Cool, which bot lane?
Oh, that's a good point, my friend.
Yeah, okay, it's the Goop
Xylandis slash Andy have a CS advantage after forcing out Nami's flash and Varus' heal.
Yeah, we're really sorry about the overlay. Apparently, we just can't get it right. There's a grand entrance from Rakan going out to Nova Wolf, though.
Rocking the lethal tempo, gonna go down to the E from Xayah, picking up a kill for her team.
That was a really simple kill. Noble Wolf was so out of position there.
Yeah, Varus just can't really do much against Xayah Rakan. He has no real tools to escape.
But you do see Nocturne here on the side, coming in on the back end, looking for the Rakan. Off the Unspeakable Horror.
There's the actually going to W in fear. No flash. Going to go down.
I think that exhaust is a bit questionable.
Nocturne just going to flash away and say, no thanks, I am done with you guys. Spotted out by a Jax. Hopefully can just get out of this one. Or Coppin, preparing the E. Going to walk away.
He burned flash too.
And despite the early gank from the Nocturne, this top lane is favoring Darius.
Oh. Well, it's because even with Darius dying once, Maokai just, from his kit, cannot handle engages with Darius.
Took a bad trade, and now the wave is shoving to Darius, who's going to look for another trade here. Even with the minion wave, he is still destroying Maokai, pulls him back in.
He's out of mana.
Might just be able to walk away again. Very close. Almost killed Darius, but had no abilities left to use.
Well, it's because he has the Bomby Cinder that's able to give him that extra little bit of damage. Now that Darius has hit 6, though, there's the kill pressure that he's looking for.
Absolutely, and he was just taking that cannon minion over and over again. Too much damage coming through the minions, had to back off. Bot lane being auto-shoved. Just nothing but pressure from the side of the group.
And now that you see that Anivia's hit 6 here, just throws the ultimate down in lane, tries to get the lane shoving so you can back safely. Grand entrance from Rakan here in the bottom lane.
Once again, oh my god! Blade Caller from Xayah stuns the Nami, picks up a kill with the auto attack, and another kill down to the bot side of the Goo Factory.
Xylandis making this game look easy with Slash Andy on this Rakan.
Oof. Just a dynamic duo down here right now. Nivea might start getting the push advantage, but hasn't backed for tier yet, so won't quite be able to.
They're both low on mana. They both want to back, but as you can see, Ziggs used his TP to get back into lane here. Oh, as we have in the bottom lane.
Nocturne ulting onto Xylandis, gonna flash away. Actually gonna Blade Caller into the root. Ooh, but Varus gonna pick up a kill with his arrow. Grabs the ult. Another auto attack might be enough to pick this one up.
What a turnaround.
2 kills to the Varus with just an excellent play.
I was about to say, if they survive that, that's because there's such split focus from the jungle and the AD. But instead, they end up turning it around because Varus has his arrow, has his ultimate, able to find it.
Turn 6 in that fight to get it.
Top lane. Maokai gets the Bramble smash off.
I don't think Maokai wants this fight right now, but Darius is actually going to let him go.
Well, I mean, the minion wave is so big. Look at how much damage Darius just took from the minions.
Absolutely.
But Jack's not being there to contest bot lane, having to come back into lane means that it's a free Infernal Drake, or it's a wrap.
Actually slightly behind the Nocturne in terms of level. Ignite onto the Nami from Slash Andy, gonna pick up a kill. Zaya coming through to help with this invade. Nocturne has no flash. A kill going over to
turnaround. It looks so good. Or at least the game outlook looks so good for It's a Wrap, getting that Infernal Drake, being 2 kills up. But now you give over 2 more kills, the gold shifts back in the favor of Goo Factory. And that's exactly what they want. They want to win their lanes. They want to get the bot lane fed. They want this Darius to bully the Maokai, although that's not quite happening yet. Maokai is very tanky.
Jax is going to get this scaling if they just keep trying to give him more and more assists and kills. Over a Gromp at that. But Darius is sustaining well in this matchup, and it's up almost 30 CS now.
Yeah, I don't think that...
Popping the Noxian Might, pulls him back, Maokai gonna flash away, Darius is gonna leave him alone.
In the mid lane, there's a bit of action going on here.
There's so much going on in this game right now.
Well, I mean, it's 9 minutes in, we already have 8 kills. It's almost a kill per minute.
Nocturne popping the Paranoia, goes straight onto the Darius here.
On to Feel My Roar, who has flashed up. Oh, gets the kill off. Might be enough, not quite.
Bit of miscommunication there to throw down to Maokai's ultimate. Oh, Rakan looks for the grand entrance and the quickness.
Slightly gonna miss. Nami gonna flash away from the quickness. Absolutely.
Okay, so what he tried there isn't wrong. It's that, but you need to pop the quickness like while you're in the middle of your grand entrance, so that way when you land with your grand entrance, you get the charm instantly.
Yeah, there was
and
just
the
too much
CC
of
comes through.
There was too much of a delay from the W to actually touch the Nami.
Yeah.
Who might not have even needed the flash because of that, but just gonna be.
Yeah, she didn't need to at all. Chat's even calling her out on it.
Hey man, it's not my job to call people out.
No, it's not. But hey,
I thought that too. But
Chief,
you know what?
Chief wanted to stay safe.
But I saw a Master player do the same thing yesterday, so I can't.
Yeah, because you know what? People make mistakes, and that's fine.
No, it's not. It's not fine. I'm not fine. We're not fine.
Yes, we are.
Rumble Senpai gonna walk back top, picking up the competence of his chain vest, boots of speed. Or not his chain vest, my bad. To his Sunfire cape.
I mean, it's Tricolor's pulsing. Looking for a bit of harass here, but Chief is so afraid to walk up, and he shouldn't walk up. He's flashless. Even though Rakan doesn't have his ultimate, that grand entrance can just mean a kill with the Zaya.
One more blade call and grand entrance. And
but you see Nocturne in the bottom side, Tribrush here.
He has Paranoia up in about 20, not even actually, he ended up almost immediately soon.
Darius
tracking Noxian Might, pulling Rumble Senpai in. He has no flash.
Be a kill.
This is 100% a kill.
This is a kill.
Hashtag get dunked on. Minions are gonna run for their lives.
I mean, how would you feel if you just saw your champion die like that? Ooh, Jack's getting caught out here.
He wants the giant tree get taken down. Jack's
Nami's probably gonna go down here.
Paranoia going through. He's gonna queue onto the Jack's gonna probably jump onto someone else.
Varus, what are you doing, buddy? There's the quickness, there's the quickness charming out
much action.
the bottom
actually
lane
might
of
pick
this
up a
wrap.
kill. Not
Both
quite.
given over to
Flashing in to take Zaya. Sorry, there's just 2 fights going on right now. This looks really good actually for the side of Noble. Oh my gosh. All 5 members here to secure this last kill on this Eggs. Look at him go. He's got the speed of a demon, but not quite fast enough.
It's a wrap. Just coming out on top with that Maokai TP there. Also, the Zaya going down to the Varus was not that great for Goo Factory.
Varus got lethal tempo off. Zaya's ran out, and he just had too much attack speed for her to handle.
I mean, when you consider what happens with lethal tempo, giving you that burst of attack speed that can break the attack speed cap, plus Varus' own passive of just getting a burst of attack speed whenever he gets a kill or assist, that's just so much attack speed, man.
so much. I agree. Actually, Varus gonna back. You're probably going to pick up his tier 2 boots and Storm Razor, since that's what he's building towards. Not quite sure about that build in this meta, but to each their own. Zaya also has Storm Razor tier 1 boots, and Varus gonna get those Berserkers and a dagger towards his heal item.
Triple C says Varus attack speed is bonkers. One item can hit max attack speed. Well, I guess that's conceptually what you want to do. And, you know, that's what Varus can abuse, just off of what exists.
Varus' biggest weakness in this meta is his laning phase, and they've actually gotten past that relatively cleanly, picking up first tower and everything, so Varus is just going to be a monster later.
Still down 8 CS, though. It's not a whole lot, but when you consider that Zaya's 2-2-2, things aren't that bad for Zaya's, like, either here. I would say that the Zaya Rakan combo can still wrap up. It's a wrap. That's true.
I think he had 2
he has Storm Razor and boots could finish, while Zaya only has Storm Razor finish, not the boots yet.
Yeah, it had to have been a 450. Darius actually just pretty much winning this top lane matchup now. Whenever he gets ult up, he's probably going to look to kill Rumble again. But not quite enough for the macro of the other teams to slow down. Double landing on the Zaya into the Varus ult. Grand entrance and the quickening. Actually going to CC lock 2 members, but Nocturne going to pick up the kill. Darius fighting top lane. Ooh, another bubble from Chief Lands, and he is just popping off. Unleaded, unstoppable on this Nocturne now.
Unleaded has been very, very on point with these paranoia casts.
Amazing ganks all around, and he's just been ahead of Jackson Farm all game too, until just now, being only down 1.
This is kind of the problem with Goo Factory's comp, So they have Engage, you have Jack's Counter Strike and Leap Strike, you have Rakan Quickness and Grand Entrance, but you don't have Peel. Like I said, Zaya only has her ultimate, her Feather, and Ziggs can, you know, satchel charge himself away. But once those tools are down, then Nocturne can run rampant on you, and you have other you have tools that can still mess you up. You have Anivia's stun, you have Nami's Aqua Prison, you have Maokai's ultimate as well as his Twisted Advance. There's so many tools that can get onto Goo Factory that their engage means nothing because they have to use it to stay alive.
Flash into Twisted Advance, gonna Bramble smash him back into the team, pulled in. Probably just gonna walk.
Maokai's out of mana. Yeah.
This is fine, says Maokai. That is a ban right there. Actually, are we allowed to emote? I forget. I don't even know. I like
I'm
that
actually
one,
not sure.
though.
I don't want to comment.
I think that one should be legal. That one's funny. This is fine. Gotta be.
I mean, it's not as though it's a BM emote. It's just
he's BMing himself.
Yeah, exactly.
If anything, he should punish himself. He should do 20 push-ups or something after the game.
Live your life a little more healthily.
It's been the most exciting mid lane that we haven't watched all game.
Just a 2k gold lead here at 16 minutes. Although that 2k can mean a lot. So let's just see who it's on.
Mostly on the Varus and the Nocturne.
Yeah. Mostly on the Nocturne. Nocturne's actually at a 1.8k gold lead over the Jax here, who's
Nocturne has just been keeping the farm while skanking consistently.
Yeah, and Jax has just been power
Darius
farming.
going in, getting the Q, proccing Nocturne, might flash W, is gonna dunk him, perfectly executed. Another kill for Feel My Roar. Baigon gonna flash away, lands the stun onto the Jax, gonna just walk away after the wall. Yeah, perfectly executed.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
He's actually slaughtering the top lane. They're just not punishing it enough as a team. He's not going to get a tower or any objective off of it. And sure, a kill is a kill, but if you don't get anything off it, your team is not going to catch up.
Double bubble trouble from Chief.
Chief just consistently landing amazing bubbles.
I mean, despite having 3 deaths, these bubbles are really stopping up the aggression of Goo Factory here.
We've seen 2 fights, one on just amazing bubbles.
I mean, it's a giant AoE stun, effectively. It's not giant, but it is an AoE.
It's actually quite small. The fact that he can land them is quite exciting.
Ziggs trying to wave clear against the Anivia's push here, but doesn't look like he can quite do that. Farm seems to be about equal for the mid lane, though.
And again, once again, you know, the most exciting mid lane you'll never watch. I don't think the directed camera's gone to it once, and I can't blame it, you know?
Well, I mean, here's some farming!
Anivia R! Anivia R again! Here we go, gonna give the blue buff over to Anivia, saying I have quite enough of a lead, gonna try and share it with the
Well, how else is Anivia gonna R more?
Oh, Chief actually in quite a bad spot here. Might not get away. Flashes into the team! What are you doing, Chief? Gonna go down.
Randomly cast his ultimate.
Oh, Feel My Roar gonna grab onto Bygone here. Has passive, not gonna want to dunk that, but he does. Can they pick up another kill off this? Yes.
Yeah, this is just a kill.
Bear's gonna blight all there, not gonna be enough to get him off. 2 for 0.
I mean, I think Chain of Corruption came out so late here. You could have used that to stop up the aggression, help your mid laner stay alive a little bit earlier.
Natural charge gonna equalize the tower.
And
now
just like that, the gold lead is. Like,
you know, that's
we were talking about how It's a Wrap had a pretty dominating gold lead, 2k at 16 minutes, but now that lead is entirely gone by 19 minutes, and you can see Goo Factory here just starting up the Drift Turtle to snowball that lead. And there's still 2 outer turrets left, both in top and
Rumble
bottom.
Senpai gonna pop the ult into the Nocturnal. Will they be able to get anything off this? I don't think he's quite in range. Looks like the red team is gonna just walk away from this one. Actually looking for a re-engage. A lot of off down
I would
on the
re-engage
side.
here. They have no other ultimates to counter the engagement.
You have lost 4 of your ultimates. The only ultimate left is Anivia's, and we don't consider that an ult here in HQ. Rakan gonna grand entrance onto Nocturne, gonna get taken low. Nocturne stunned by the Jax. Lots going on. Zaya gonna auto attack. Exhaust from the Nami. Flashes in
Nami
with the ult. Blade Collar. Will it be enough? Bear's gonna pick her up probably. Zaya actually getting away, and Ooey Gooey picking up another kill.
What a turn of events here.
Oh my god.
Been caught out, but he probably has the auto attack speed for it.
Had the heal up. Zaya did not, but he's gonna go boom. And a 3-for-1 for the side of the Goo Factory.
What a fiesta of a game.
That fight was something.
I mean, it was like,
I believe Bear should have turned to help the team.
Goo Factory has it. No,
Bear should have turned, right? I don't know. A teleport coming from Rumble Senpai to try and save this tower. Nocturne also
I don't think that TP is quite worth it.
Flash is in. Oh my god, they just want blood. 13 to 13.
They really wanted that. I mean, I guess you can get that, but now you see that Nocturne's in the top side.
Should be pushing out to get the tower because Infernal might go down if Jax.
Yeah, exactly. You need to get something out of this. Like, you see that Nocturne shows up in the top. Just run straight to Infernal Drake. I don't know what Goo Factory's doing.
Side lanes are pushing. Chief just getting spotted out again. Not in the best spot. Almost one-shotted by Jax with almost no damage other than Sheen.
Okay, so now that Rumble Senpai doesn't have TP for this dragon, this should be easy for Goo Factory to take it, although you have Anivia's Glacial Storm doing so much damage to slash Andy here.
No, like the E-sub is actually Darius is going to TP back top, and no one's going to go for Inferno.
Wait, why are you TPing back top when you can just use your TP for Inferno?
Hey, you know what? It's okay. Hashtag not my team.
You're right.
The Spell Shield going to block the E, but Nocturne's still going to go down to Blade Collar and Rakan. Bear's trying to pick up a kill, going to run away saying no thank you, Ziggs. But he's flashing in! Picks up a kill with the Lichbane Airy. Oh my god.
Wait, that's so much damage.
The Lichbane passive Airy, man. I don't. Will Anivia be able to get his tower for the Infernal? Absolutely. Infernal going for.
Oh wow, that tidal wave was very close to stealing the dragon.
Oh, another tower goes down for the Goo Factory here. And this lead's starting to go up to 3k gold now after what looked like a dominating early fighting from man, it's a wrap. And let's just say it's not a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even close to a wrap yet.
Goo Factory making this game go even? Making this game go in their favor?
I didn't even realize.
They're doing all the things right.
I blinked and the farm lane was 7-1. I feel like the individual skill levels were just amazing in lane for the side of the Goo Factory. They just weren't macroing it. And now that they are, oof.
Yeah, I think what needs to happen for It's a Wrap is that Maokai needs to find better Nature's Grasps. I'm not saying that they've been bad, but it's such a good ultimate for like semi-engage, especially when you get a good TP flank off, that if you can catch even 2 people with Nature's Grasp Maokai's ultimate, you can turn the fight really well into your favor, but he's been casting a little bit prematurely.
Paranoia from Nocturne, looking to get on Darius here, but is going to get onto him.
Oh, there he is.
Flashes away, but he gets the fear off anyway. Picking up
that's
another kill
just
for
a dead
him.
Darius. It's a good pick.
Absolutely.
But
yeah,
as you were
they're
saying
all
about
pushing
the
late.
Maokai, they need to pair it up with the tidal wave. That way it can slow people and catch them off more. But Chief just keeps getting caught. Can't use it.
Yes, this is BSG. My bad. Sorry, I keep looking at chat every now and then.
Hey, you know, I need someone to do it because me, I ain't got it. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, as I understand it, chat, that
Chief getting in a bad spot once again, actually gonna just get his chip damage and walk away.
the Conquer on Darius isn't necessarily the most optimal thing. A lot of players like it because it can turn your bleed into a bit of true damage. Bleed as well.
I think it is the highest win rate right now.
But yeah, like chat's talking about how there's PTA, there's Phase Rush, and maybe into a Maokai matchup you do take Phase Rush just so you can, you know, deny the slow and just walk on him.
Well, it depends on what you take for Summoner. As I said, if you take the Ghost, you run Conqueror. If you don't take Ghost, you do run Phase Rush.
Okay, well there you go. There's your insight.
When I get built top lane, the only top laner I play is Darius. Oh my
What
god, the
Darius, yeah.
damage from Noble Wolf just destroyed Saya. They're gonna push this bot down, and this game is just... Oh my god, Nami almost dead.
Gooey.
Now we have a fight at the top lane. Darius is 2 levels up. He might be able to just run through this guy. No tower to protect you now, Rumble Senpai. Get dunked once again. Oh my god, he's still alive. Please die. Thank you. Perfectly executed once again. Flash from Bygone, trying to stop the satchel charge, misses the stun, but unleaded attack speed just too much at this point.
Well, now you can see here.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
Flash
I'm going
from
to say
Jax on the
maybe this is a comeback from It's a Wrap.
Chief
They found
once
some good
again
picks.
feeling the pain.
They've made the gold lead shrink.
Another paranoia on the Darius. Probably going to take him out here.
Unleaded almost went down for that. Darius had ulti up. I think he killed Unleaded.
Oh my gosh. This is just my heart. You know, you think this is a lot of kills, right? I was in a game. I don't know why I'm saying, but I was in a game with Meteos with over 120 kills.
Is this a ranked game?
Yes, this was a solo queue ranked game.
Oh my goodness.
Master tier solo queue ranked game with 120 kills.
That's a lot of kills.
I just wish there were more games like that, you know? Exciting stuff. Like
Is
this
it?
one.
Like, I would feel like it's painful stuff.
Oh yeah, it gives you bad anxiety.
I see.
Bygone just clearing this wave with his alt Q. Looks like we're gonna start getting some more grouping action going on.
Yeah, look at
Hopefully.
this. The gold lead is 400 now. 500.
So small. A lot has happened.
Like, this game is just on that knife's edge for both teams. It can really go either way, I think.
I think right now it's more of a can Chief stay behind the tank. And I think they will win if they can prevent the Nami from getting caught out.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Noble Wolf, like, if Chief can find those bubbles, even, like, the KDA is deceptive. Like, 0, 7, and 7
Oh
doesn't
no,
look
Chief
that
has
good,
landed
but Chief
some
is finding
astonishing
great
bubbles. And has fought really well.
Oh,
There's just been a
Unleaded
few-
walks it out.
Absolutely.
He says, I'm just walking out
Cell
of here.
shield
Thank
for
you,
safety
goodbye."
says, you know, I got nothing to do here. I was just looking for my lost copy of Space Jam. Can't find it. I'm out.
Come on and slam.
That's they don't have Dunk Master. It's so sad. It'd be so
Oh, yeah.
amazing right there. Actually,
Every
gonna go-
Darius is a dunk master at heart, though.
Still 2 levels up on Rumble. Wait, it's Maokai, but his name's Rumble.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
Nocturne gonna
Maokai-
find the Jax here. Blocks the stun. Gonna just hopefully walk away. No, grand entrance into the quickening.
Uh-oh, but he missed
Grabs
it.
the charm, but I think he's just too far from the rest of the team.
And let it
Maokai ult with Chain of Corruption. It looks like Ziggs is picked here. Noble Wolf's gonna grab it. Nocturne gonna all. Jack jumping in, doesn't have nearly enough damage to take out anybody. Looks like Rakan's going down to another auto attack from Noble Wolf. Failed dunk from the Darius, a triple kill for Noble. Looks like they'll just shove this down mid.
Look at that. All 5 members are still up.
And that's exactly what you were talking about. Maokai landed that ult that you said, and look what happened.
And like you said, Chief actually stayed behind the tank this time. Got a good tidal wave off.
I like you. You got my back.
Always.
Feels good, man. Looks
and they're
like
pushing
they're
down
gonna pick up the inhib and hopefully reset for Baron control. This is not how I saw this game going after like the first few minutes. I love it.
I mean, it's just back and forth.
It's a good game. It's exciting. Noble Wolf is actually just putting on a great performance right now.
And this is the 3rd Infernal to spawn in this game. But you know what? It's okay for Goo Factory, because I think it was mentioned even in LCS this weekend. It's better to feel that your opponent has 16% and you have 8%, rather than your opponent has 24% and you have 0%. So,
oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, good on Goo Factory to find that one Infernal Drake,
and
because
we're getting the pause going on as Exodus League of Fozzy. Looks like Rumble DC'd, he got dunked so hard he just couldn't play anymore.
Yeah.
Oof. I actually think that Infernal, although it might technically be the best Drake, situationally it isn't. But in this game I think it's great because you have an Anivia and a Nocturne who actually have really high attack and AP stats, so it scales much harder.
Yeah, and AD carries love Infernals no matter what, so works well. I mean, it doesn't do very much on Maokai or Nami.
Excited about it. Look, he's smiling. Look at his face. He's smiling. That's why he DC'd. He couldn't handle the pressure of all the power.
Like he was like, second Infernal Drake. Ah!
It's dangerous to him, man. He thinks he can solo Darius now.
I mean, that's what he'd be able to do if he was full AP, man.
Man, Darius
get those saplings down.
Punish Malphite. Man, they're like the same champ. Maokai much harder if he had built Cleaver in this scenario. He just can't get to the squishies to get the Triforce to count. I wish we knew what was going on.
So yes, all games are best of 1 at the moment until playoffs.
How about best of 7? I've got nothing to look forward to.
Please,
It
no.
looks like Maokai is back. Are we gonna get an R from both sides and go back into the game? I hope. He's just trying to make them feel better, I think, about that inhib. I'm not certain.
Look at all the pink wards out on
just great vision.
the rap side.
That's why Chief kept dying, is because Chief was pushing vision. And it looks like they like to ward, even if they die for it.
Yeah, I mean there's two defensive pink wards, 1 offensive pink ward. Or control ward, however you want to call it.
3 pink wards that are defensive. Got 1.
Oh yeah, and 1 Dragon Pit. Oh, I might call that like
it's like
neutral.
half and half. It is neutral territory. And it is an offensive spot typically in the river because you have to be winning to keep the ward up.
But it's almost like you can see the game's prioritization with this vision. You see that It's a Rap's vision is like really well spread out, while Goo Factory is like, okay, we gotta get vision around Baron Pit. Like 2 defensive wards in the back, control ward in the river bush, another ward in the pit itself. Like, they're very worried about the possibility of a Baron, and they want to have the vision to be able to defend it.
It's like they're just going to start trying to shove side lanes. Anivia's bot right now with TP. Probably going to start setting up Baron.
In mid lane here, you kind of have to keep Ziggs here to just clear the waves.
And you have 2 TPs on the side of Goo Factory right now. They could actually clear the side lanes and be there for Baron, but the problem is Nocturne keeps clearing out their wards. Same thing with Noble now, clearing the last vision ward, and Baron.
Oh, but they're the ones that are pushing down mid lane.
Yeah, they actually are.
There's
getting
no response.
Yeah, and just lackadaisical. They're just giving up a tier 2 on a lane with super minions.
Yeah, and you see
nothing.
2 backs coming through from Varus and Nocturne. Yeah, from both Varus and Nocturne. Like they just gave up a tier 2 tower in the lane where they have an inhibitor down.
There's something about the name Xylandis that I like.
It seems exotic.
Just had to say it. Just it sounds exciting. It's like you're like an elite player or something. Xylandis. And now they're just clearing out Baron wards after getting priority mid. It looks like it's gonna go back to It's a Wrap. They're gonna have Baron control once again. Hopefully nothing happens again.
Yeah, look at this. So, Goo Factory is still trying to control vision around Baron characters. You didn't pop the Spider's Bloom to reveal the wards out there. But just having Darius and having Ziggs, they're able to clear the wave in mid lane, so the super isn't that important. Orc getting a little bit caught out by the Glacial Storm here, though.
There's no orcs to hop to. Man, there's no orcs.
I don't think there's any orcs in the game.
There's no orcs in the game. You know, that is kind of weird. There are no orcs.
So, a little fun fact, orcs didn't even exist in the world until Lord of the Rings came around.
So orcs exist now? If I
No, I'm talking about like in the world of like I'm talking about in the world of like literature.
Oh,
Jack,
double stun from the Jack! Noble going down to Ziggs ult!
This might be the fight that Goo Factory wanted, but it gets stopped up by
with their tail between their legs. It's a Wrap is gonna leave in a hurry. Just buying time for that inhib to come back up.
Yeah, they need to go back and defend this wave.
This is where Jack starts to show his late game power because he has Triforce and he is not afraid to use it. As he just showed to Noble right there.
Yes, Triforce, yes, Cinderhulk. Looks like he's working on either an Adaptive Helm or a Spirit Visage. I assume Adaptive Helm for the Anivia.
Imagine if he had a real weapon right now. Holy crap. Ziggs actually doing a lot of damage too now at 8 kills.
I'm actually kind of surprised it's a Spirit Visage from the Jax. You don't have a lot of healing.
Yeah, you don't have really any healing.
I would have just gone for the Adaptive Helm to stop up the Glacial Storm damage from Anivia.
You know, he's saying that Anivia is so weak compared to his mighty lamppost, or whatever skin he's using, that he doesn't need Adaptive Helmet. And this has just been a Baron dance that has been favoring.
No, It's a Wrap is blue side, Prodigal.
Okay. Okay. He's got God Staff. He's got a staff. Yeah, and red side is just, even with the inhib down, out pressuring and winning this Baron dance consistently. Getting picks, and now their inhib is about to respawn. And this is always an anxious position. Oh, Chief not going to get pulled, going to walk away. Always an anxious position for the team that actually has the inhib, because you don't know really how to end most of the time.
Like, this game is starting to get into that territory where if you lose one fight badly, the game will probably be over.
More than likely, yeah. But there's so many tools of engagement for the blue team that making a fight that they can win isn't very hard right now. Hopefully he can get the fear up on the Jax. Yeah. Jax running away, waste of a Nocturne, all he's just gonna leave.
He's tanky now too, even with just the Cabi.
No, Nocturne, Jax just actually flashed onto Nami. Nami gonna flash away, tidal wave out. Gonna dodge the Ziggs ult and hopefully get away from this one.
So many ultimates down now, you gotta think that one of the teams should be trying to pressure and at least bait Baron.
Looks like Goo Factory is consistently clearing the vision. God, saying that name makes me feel dirty. I'm just going to call them the red team. Still just getting the pressure to buy time, hopefully get a Baron play or a team fight they can win.
Yeah, like the game seems kind of stalled out here. There's a big wave top in the favor of Goo Factory, I believe. So it looks like It's a Wrap isn't going to respond to that. Instead, they're trying to prioritize. Is Mountain Drake spawning?
And it looks like a Mountain Drake can actually just go over the blue team despite all the efforts of Goo Factory. I just said I wasn't going to say it. Please help me, God. And they're going to walk away and hopefully reach.
I mean, like you said, it's a fun name to say. You can't
resist. It's not a fun name. It's not right.
Goo Factory.
I feel like it's Flubber all over again. Should be Flubber Factory. Rest in peace, Robin Williams.
But you can just see the game's kind of stalled out. Both teams are kind of scared of committing to an arrow.
That could be the difference between a one fight and a lot.
So
Oh
here's
my
deal.
God! Bygone afraid of the
Wait,
Rakan.
Bygone.
Flash is immediately probably gonna die for it. Oh my God! Bygone's gonna go down to the 3-man.
Bygone goes down here.
Wait a second! Ignite drop. Blue team counter. There's only 3 here. There's actually 4 for blue team.
There's
a lot of damage to Zaya.
Nature's Grasp
Oh
rocking
my
in.
gosh.
There's the,
Guardian Angel pop.
oh no, there's the time came through. The reinforcements from
Chain
Group
of
Factory to
Corruption.
come in.
Darius is looking to get his reset here. Noxian might pop, and it looks like this could be the winning team fight. Oh my gosh!
Darius going wild means that Zylandis can get a triple kill.
Zaya Bladecaller picking up a triple kill. That is probably
Looks
going
like
to
they
be
just
game.
want to push down the mid lane for the win here.
Bygone, what was that? Gonna get caught out. Team tries to help. Loses the game. Very unfortunate. But you know, at the end of the day, if they win this right here, it's a very good game from both sides. And
Hey, Nami's spawning though.
yeah, Chief will hold them off.
The E
Satchel charge is going to take down the tower, not even actually.
Okay,
Nexus
well,
destroyed,
that's-
plus 50.
GG's in chat.
Woo!
This game's over.
Dear Lord! What a terrifying turn of events. I guess now we have to decide our MVP.
Yeah.
I was thinking Ziggs. Now I look at Darius did a lot, but he didn't push his lead early. Like all the damage that he did was because he was against Maokai. I think Ziggs played really well. It just snowballed super hard and did so much damage in those team fights.
Yeah, he constantly had the threat there with his is it like Super Mega Death Bomb or something like that?
Yeah, super mega death bomb. We call it Kobe.
It is kind of a Kobe shot.
It is a
isn't
Kobe
it?
shot.
Where's that custom skin?
It went when they make Ray Allen Ziggs.
Anyway, looking at crowd control score, you see that it's actually really well spread out between Darius, Jax, and Rakan. I'm going to agree with you. I'd give it to Ziggs just about all that AoE damage he did.
He just played his position super well.
Yeah, like 9, 3, and 4. The scoreline speaks for itself.
That's it. Forever probably told me we're not allowed to do interviews, so I'm not.
No, we are not allowed.
I'm not
to
gonna get in trouble again. I've done enough harm to this stream for the day. This is your caster, Dom Sinkcat Bouchard, signing off.
And
Your
that's me too.
co-host, the True
The
Light.
True Light.
Not the fake
Getting
light,
outta here.
not the blue light, not the red light, the True Light.
Whoa, the red light. Whoa.
Not the red light. He's the True Light.
Well, see you later, folks.
Sayonara.
Dun, 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 dun.